So if you guys saw yesterday's video, we got the concrete poured and everything for this post. I haven't actually checked that, so we're gonna check it right now. I mean, everything should be good. We're gonna go ahead and move and get all this stuff cleaned up because, well, why not? Oh, she's solid. Solid as it can get. We've been driving around the dirt bike track to get to the yard. So I'm gonna open this gate up some more so we can start using it again. Well, that's gonna work. I'm stoked about it. That gate's ready to weld up, put the top beam on, which we were hoping to do today as well. But with this weather, unless it stops and the roof goes magically quick, probably will not happen. Everything is wet now. Tool belt, toolbox, tool, everything. All right, the time has come to lop off the top of these and put that beam up there so that I can get this gate welded. We poured the concrete, it's set up. I did pour concrete on top, but that's not actually, I mean, it might add some strength, but I'm not really worried about it adding strength. It was more to just fill the hole that was there. So that's what that is for. We're gonna go ahead, we got all of our tools and stuff here. Thankfully, we can see the laser line over here, which is going to help us a lot when it comes to actually putting this beam up. But what we're gonna do is measure 14 feet. Let me get this drone in the air real quick. So what we're going to do is mark the location of where we want the top of the post to be. We're going to go 14 feet, which is higher than my neighbors, so I think we should be good. We do obviously like to get big stuff, big shipments in here, so hopefully 14 feet will be high enough.
Hit it, Goose. Stop. Right about there. Like that.
Okay. Question is, how do you get a straight cut on a round surface?
Well,
We need something to wrap.
a piece of paper. You got a piece of paper?
Oh, we'll have to go get one, yeah. Okay, there's the laser, set at 14 feet. So, let's see if we can see it on the other side over there.
Probably not. Without climbing up.
It's gonna be...
Oh, can we find some paper?
Yeah, you can go ask
Here's
Marcy.
some double wide tape. Double inch blue tape.
2-inch double-sided tape is in the container.
That'll probably work.
It's right in there somewhere. Man, we need to wash all this stuff. I see a line!
Good.
It's bobbling up and down, but... Why
So-
is it bouncing so much?
Because the pole's moving.
Earthquake.
Or you're moving. You want 2-inch tape?
Yeah, there's a blue roll of it in there. I just saw it. So I got our line marked on both containers. Now that should be level. The line did bounce a little bit because, I don't know, the wind, I guess. So I'm going to have to get up there with my angle grinder and cut off the top of that, which is going to be a pretty tricky thing to do. But hopefully I should be able to do it without any mishap. I've got my glasses and a mask, a full face shield to help protect me. So Dad's up there getting it taped off, getting us a tape line to get us a level spot.
That's close enough. We can level it with a level.
Close enough we can just fix it with the welder or grind it?
Yeah.
All right. Top or bottom of the tape?
Bottom, because it tapers to the top, so it would have split.
Yeah, it would have been okay.
Yeah.
My dad was like, where the heck is the tape? I can't find it. I was like, I threw it right in there. Goose took it and took it into the yard, and we just happened to find it when we walked back. All right, well, I'll cut that one if you want to tape the next one. Well, that's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to weigh 1,000 pounds. Well, it was not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, wow. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be cutting the top of that off. We got it cut off. It looks absolutely perfect. So now I got to get this welder. What?
It looks perfect from here too. I'm looking at the drone shot and
They line up?
yeah, look at that.
Sweet. So we're going to have to carry that post and put it up there, which I think will be pretty easy, Dad. If we turn the ladders, we can pick it up and we can set it on the ladder next to the pole. And then when we're ready, we just set it on top.
I still don't love not having a second hand on it. So I'm going to get a ratchet strap on mine.
All right.
And hook it on there so that...
But it's going to be going on top of that.
I know, but I can let go if it's within
Okay.
10 feet.
All right.
And pick my nose or, scratch my head, whatever it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go get the power station. We got to run the power station to the welder. Oh, that ain't good. Dad flew the drone right into the tree. That's a interesting situation. So I've got some of this old PVC pipe. That drone is barely hanging onto that branch. It's not going to take much to knock it down, but we want to try and catch it. And obviously not break the camera or anything on it. That would suck. Well, I think with these we can just kind of connect them together and knock it down. Perfect.
I got it. Hey, you're down.
Still look like it'll work?
Yeah, it's
Gimbal still gimbaling?
still gimbling.
End the video.
Yeah, video's still running.
But cancel the... There you go. I'll save it. So I got the beam cut. We only cut off, we've cut off about 2 feet of it. We're gonna do about a foot and a couple inch overhang off of each side. But it is starting to rain. Everything is wet and miserable. I'm glad we stopped on the roof because at this point it would be a pain in the butt. Thankfully the Blue Eddy, which this video isn't sponsored by them, but we've worked with them in the past, is water resistant. So we're good to go here as far as our electrical goes. Dad got the welder put up there and we're ready to pick that beam up and put it up there, I think. This is where things get a little interesting. Waiting for the drone to turn on here.
You want the weld seam down?
Probably up, but I didn't mark. I marked 12 inches from the end on one of these sides.
You need to mark them on both ends.
I did. It's marked right here.
Is it on both ends?
It should be, yep.
On the same face?
Same side.
I think I see it. So how much is it gonna?
Yeah, it's on both of those. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like 12 foot 2 inches on each side or something. It's going to the outside.
Are we gonna put the beam, lift the beam up from the inside or the outside? We're just cradling it?
Yeah, one of us grab this side, one of us grab that side and walk up. Okay, so the line is this side, so we can put it like that. Or like that.
This is bare.
What's that?
This is bare.
Well, it's all gonna get painted.
We're gonna paint the top.
Paint the whole thing, yeah. Hold on.
Please don't drop it.
Gotta go my way.
Ready to go up?
Yep, I'm on. No, it turned off. Can you turn that back on? No! You gotta be kidding me.
Completely out of battery.
Ugh.
I thought you said you had your batteries charged.
It was at 70. I don't know what. It must have, I don't know. There's something weird with that.
Well, mine's strapped in place.
That's pack. Small pack, big pack.
I knew something wasn't going to go right. I suppose there's people who weld underwater, so welding on a high humidity day, what could go wrong? Everything's just fine.
I was wondering why I can't see. My hood is all wet. Like, everything's blurry.
Everything's blurry. A lot of condensation, or is it just fog? Is it foggy?
It's just like water.
You need a paper towel or something?
Yeah.
Little chunks of metal flying everywhere. Fiery hot chunks. Don't breathe it. Got little fireworks.
Man, not too shabby, honestly.
Look at Crandall. Oh, he stopped, but it looks so cool with all the sparks flying. Oh, that looks really good. Ta-da!
Well, that worked great. One side down, one to go. Pretty simple.
That actually worked pretty well. So,
Just as good as we thought it could.
yep. So I've strapped that one to the ladder up there so it won't fall. And if it does, it won't fall more than a foot. A little wiggly up there.
A little bit, it's not bad. Well, folks, we have the top beam up. I am ecstatic with that. Super, super happy about that. That was the next step to getting the front entryway done. And now it actually looks like a front entryway, and I could not be happier. We got to put this gate panel on and this fence, obviously, and paint it and do this, that, and the other, and, you know, all sorts of stuff. But that is a huge, huge step in the right direction. It looks really good. I think it's, yeah, we're going to be happy with it. Let's grab the other gate panel and see. Double check that it actually is going to fit. Not that we can change anything now except for build a new gate. I ain't moving nothing. It's punk.
It's not too big.
so we're gonna actually hang this gate. So we're gonna have this done except for the entryway, and I would put that in, but my auger is still giving me fits, so we'll probably use a tractor to put that in, which I don't have right now.
What, are we done with the ladders?
I think so. You can probably, I mean, we can go wash them off before you. This is the mounting point. This gets mounted onto the gate. So I'm going to measure on that gate, make sure that it's identical, weld this on, and then we'll switch over and do the same thing for the other piece. It should be a pretty simple process. I was able to do the other side by myself, so hopefully I can do, I mean, hopefully we can do it with two people. Let's open this. Double check. Beautiful.
I'm surprised Marcy's interested in.
Huh?
I'm surprised Marcy's okay with helicopters.
It's an airplane.
In there.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
If it's just because it's different.
Probably because she doesn't know anybody's died anymore. So what I've got to do on this one is, as you can see, when I put this onto here, there's a gap there. So I just get another piece of angle iron, and that angle iron gets fit into here, and then it hooks onto here, and then it all gets welded together. It works out pretty good. Worked on the other side, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, raise it up.
They are kind of chintzy.
How close are we? What the heck?
You know what I would do?
They drop it?
I would put those bearings in there on this one, because you need it that much higher.
Well, it's this fitting that's not done right yet.
I don't think that fitting has anything to do with it.
It does, because it's how close it is to this post.
Right. But the problem is even as close as it's going to get, this whole thing needs to be lifted.
I don't think so. It's, look at it, put the level on it. It's not level like this. It needs to go up.
Yeah, but it needs to go up further than.
Keep going. Keep going. About right there.
Yeah.
Is level, which means it's just this that's keeping it from being.
It's just too thick.
Yeah, it's just too wide still. Let's drop that down. It should stay. And it sagged. Dang it, why did it sag so bad?
Did it sag?
Yeah, a lot.
But how?
I don't know.
Well, let's put a bearing underneath the one.
Okay, we can try that, I guess. How did it sag so much?
Did you have two weld bead here and here?
Yeah, you got the one to the angle iron and then the one to the post. It actually, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. The other thing I can do is come in here with just cut it one thickness of the grinder wheel and re-weld it.
No. Just put the bearings in. They're exactly that same thing. Let's just lift the whole gate.
See if we can.
Put the bearings in.
See if we can get it off. Oh, with 2 people, it's easy. With 1 person, there's not a chance.
Do you have any bearing grease?
No, I don't. Well, there might be some in that orange toolbox. If you're standing at the orange toolbox looking at it like this,
Yeah.
right on the back corner of it.
Should bring that to the other side.
As soon as she starts creaking. Down. Like that. Ah, close enough.
Close enough. You're within a fraction.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I'd say that's pretty darn.
Wow! Wow! I love it! It's gonna look so good once this thing's all painted and...
Okay, we just made these link chains. Huh, Maddie? Oh wait, let's not staple them again. What are these for? How many days are they gone? Just count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 days. And every single day we get to take off one, right? We get to rip it off. Because that means they're coming home. So when it's gone, they're going to be home. Yeah. And now we're going to make them for your brothers. They're coloring and ripping up paper.
No.
And we're going to make them for your brothers. So that each one of you will have a little chain to do every day.
I didn't say her.
We take one off a day and that means they come home when it's
Look
gone.
what Hallie made with the boys. Look at Harvey, what he made. Harvey, look at Mama.
He's ashamed. He's turning half a Smurf. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was sitting here the entire time. So.
She's a fantastic babysitter.
Yeah.
She's like, you go get packed. I got the kids. We buckled them in. We gave them paper. We gave them markers.
draw on themselves.
That's a new development.
What are you gonna do with it? Wipe your face off? Then do that. Show us how do you wipe your face.
Oh, he's trying to give it to Harvey.
He's like, wipe your face. It's embarrassing.
Oh, he's wiping his foot because he drew on his feet too, honey. We don't draw on our bodies.
Yeah, then you have to put your face in a freaking tub.
I genuinely don't understand how people are parents because when you can say stuff like that, and it's like, that is hilarious. You have to laugh, but it's also like, we let our kids say that.
I'm tape stuck to me, so come here, bud.
Blue.
Yeah, it is blue, huh?
We should put on.
And why is it blue? Because you drew with a blue
We're
marker
gonna need to remember, we're gonna put it
all
on
over your face.
Where should we put it? In Mama's room? You're not gonna be spending like almost any time in Mama's room over the next few days. You're not gonna be spending a lot of time in there, honey. Oh, you're cleaning your face so good. Good job. He's like seeing the blue on the end. He thinks he's wiping it off. Because it's already on there. The way that the blue's mixing with his lips turns the lips purple. So it looks like he's now sickly.
Honey, enough. Clearly. All done?
Yeah.
You're all done.
All right, folks, the front entryway is done. Oh, and I say that, it's all welded. We still are missing a section of fence, but
How long
it looks absolutely fantastic
did
now.
it take to put the things on? You have no idea.
I have no idea. The secrets.
Are they solar panel?
Yes, solar battery. What do you think of our beam, Mars? It actually lined up, everything lined up perfect up there as far as that goes. Ugh. So muddy.
Oh yeah. Looks good.
We did pretty good. Look at that. Wow. Seriously.
Did you see our handiwork up here?
Oh, that looks good too.
We didn't drop it or fall.
It's like, it'll be like this where it's perfectly calm, no wind, no rain, and then it will rain. And then it's just annoying.
Well,
So the roof would have been awful.
Yeah, because everything would have been slick.
But it looks so good. Like the new building back there and then the entryway and everything. Like, man, this is going to come together.
Put that up? Like an hour, 2 hours?
To put this up? Yeah, I don't know. At least 2 hours.
You didn't. That looks good.
I was worried how the round with the square would look and everything, but I love it. I think it actually looks really good. Same with like the taper poles. I didn't know how the taper was going to look. It honestly looks like we intentionally did it that way.
Oh, we did. We intentionally saved the money.
I like how thick it is though. Like,
Yes.
not that my neighbor's is bad or anything, but like they just used this, like the thin pipe. I like having the beefy gate with the beefy entryway. It looks good.
That's what I wanted.
And Marcy wants us to add a second
And maybe not.
thing across
With
the top.
beefy gate, and it shut. It solves the problem that I wanted fixed. The problem I didn't love is I didn't love the farm look. And this doesn't look like a farm look because it's beefy. Like, I can't believe we're using that word to describe it. But, like, it doesn't look like a farm gate. It looks like a
entryway.
Gate. Yes. And that's what I wanted versus more of a farm entrance.
Oh, man, it looks so good. I just, like, it, like, just frames up our property and makes the whole thing look better.
So did you tell them what we're doing with, did we decide to take this out?
We haven't decided. I forgot about that, actually,
So
because I was going to put it back up.
We had talked about taking this, not using the blue posts, and switching and doing...
Or the 4x4.
Yeah, 4x4 the whole way. Because
Similar
that's
to
what
the
we're
Jamie
doing-
and Lester fence.
Yes,
like
that's
what they
what we're
have.
doing on the front. So we're just thinking of matching it, which I think we should. Like, why switch it
Yeah.
and why not match it?
Yeah.
So, that looks great.
Sit back on your
Guys,
butt.
we got the cutest package, and this one's super sentimental, and actually it wasn't a package. It was hand-delivered for my sister, but it's not for my sister. It is for my cute aunt, and her title is Favorite Aunt Cindy, because she's your favorite aunt named Cindy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But Cindy is awesome. She's made all of the boys' blankets when they were born. She made me a blanket when I married Crandall, and she has made us a hot pad holder because she knows that we always need these. Look how cute it is. Guys, she's so talented. And I just have to say, this is so cute. She made me a St. Patrick's Day table runner. If you guys know, St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday, so I'm super grateful for our favorite Aunt Cindy making this. Thanks, Aunt Cindy.